Hello everyone, welcome to my political journalism news channel. The story for today is Australia could soon be providing lethal aid to Ukraine after the Prime Minister made a surprising admission. Scott Morrison has left the door open to providing lethal aid to Ukraine to assist in its fight against Russia. I've just spoken to the Defense Minister and we'll be seeking to provide whatever support we can for lethal aid, through our NATO partners, particularly the US and the UK, he said. We'll be working through those channels because that's the most effective way to do it. It means Australia will provide funding through NATO for weapons and offensive capability rather than sending its own weaponry. Australia has previously committed to sending non-lethal aid but had categorically ruled out sending troops. The Prime Minister joined hundreds of Ukrainian Australians attending a solemn church service in Sydney to pray for their homeland. Speaking after the service, Mr. Morrison said Russia must pay for its actions, Russia must pay a heavy price, they must pay a heavy price, he said. We will continue to add to that price as we consider every single option that is in front of us. I've taken nothing off the table. Earlier, opposition foreign spokeswoman Penny Wong indicated Labour would be willing to support further sanctions on Russia. I've said we will give bipartisan support to the most comprehensive and heaviest sanctions that Australia can and should take, so I extend that invitation to the government again, she told the ABC. Queensland Liberal National Senator James McGrath also posted on social media that Australia should be sending weapons rather than thoughts and prayers. Instead of sending thoughts and prayers to Ukraine, we should be sending weapons, he tweeted on Saturday night. Instead of sanctions, we should be confiscating the assets of Putin's regime and giving them to Ukraine. The Russian ambassador should be expelled and put on a plane today. Australia on Sunday slapped Russian President Vladimir Putin with sanctions directly, but stopped short of kicking diplomats out of the country. I confirm that we are taking action against President Putin and his foreign minister, and we will continue to add names to these lists, Mr. Morrison said. Foreign Minister Marise Payne indicated it was a live option, but at this stage the government wanted to keep lines of communication open. Mr. Morrison repeated his intention to give visa applications from Ukrainians the highest priority, but could not confirm how many would be on offer for those fleeing the region. It comes after New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet declared he is more than willing to help Ukrainians fleeing the war zone. In an open letter to Mr. Morrison, Mr. Perrottet said New South Wales is ready to assist the Commonwealth in whatever way necessary. My government is more than willing to facilitate the resettlement of Ukrainians seeking to make Australia their new home, Mr. Perrottet wrote. We have a strong Ukrainian community here in Sydney and I am confident any new arrivals will be welcomed with open arms. That is all for today news. Thank you for watching to my channel. Please be sure to leave your comment and subscribe below for more news update.